Hello, friends. This is Three Friends Talk. I'm Dr. Courtney.
I'm Dr. Leah.
This is Dr. Sylvia.
And we are
Three Friends Talk.
Did y'all like that?
Hey, yes, I'm so excited about that new intro.
Hey. Happy New Year. It's 2023. Happy New Year. It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. Another episode of Three Friends Talk.
Hi.
Hello, friends. Welcome back.
I'm Dr. Sylvia, and we're live every other Wednesday, 2nd and 4th at 8 p.m. CST, 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and you can catch us on your favorite streaming platform.
Woohoo! And I'm Dr. Leah. Dr. Courtney brought us in tonight, and you know what? If you guys have not already subscribed to Three Friends Talk, what are you waiting on? Come on now, it's 2023. We've been out here
season 4.
Okay, pre-pandemic. We're OGs at this point.
I promise. But yeah, make sure you are subscribed to Three Friends Talk on all social media platforms. Leave us a 5-star review. 5-star review. So leave us
a comment too.
Yeah, make sure that you share, like, subscribe, all the above. How's everybody doing in 2023? How's 2023 treating you guys so far?
I feel refreshed, renewed.
Well, that's good.
It's a new year.
I love to hear that.
Same me.
How about you, Dr. Leah?
Refreshed and renewed. I kind of just feel like just carrying on. That's all right now. Right now, I mean,
keep calm and carry on.
Yeah,
you're in high school.
I'm excited though because 2023, I feel like it's gonna be very special and have a lot of new adventures. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But right now, it's just kind of the same old.
Did anyone set resolutions? New Year's resolutions?
Oh, I'm doing the Steve Harvey. Writing down 300 goals or things you want God to do in your life.
300?
Ooh, that's a lot.
300. I haven't started yet, but I am.
Did you fill up the list yet?
I have a spreadsheet. I just need to enter the information.
Of course you do.
And
of course you have a spreadsheet.
Work with my accountability partner.
Wow.
Well, can we be accountability partners?
I think we have enough. I think we have enough touch points in our lives. So
she said no. I talked to you. She don't want us, y'all. She don't talk to you. But Sylvia, I'm interested. Like 300 things. What's top 3 maybe?
Like I said, I haven't written them down yet. But some of y'all know I was a long time, sometime worker at a retail chain store.
A sometime worker.
A long time, sometime.
Can we just say as needed? PRN.
I'm as needed now. I was on the schedule. I'm not on the schedule anymore. Pretty much Halloween, I shifted that, 2022.
Hey, that's a big thing for pharmacists now. That's a big, okay.
A whole standing ovation. We got out.
Thank you. But I can go back. Like, those are my people. Like, I feel like.
But you won't have to. That's the thing.
That part. So my point is, I did that so I could work more on my passion, gifts, projects like that. And I have a lot of passions. We won't get into them tonight. But no, I want to do writing about caregivers, young millennial caregivers, and other medical topics, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what I'm exploring in 2023. So now it's go time. So yeah.
Well, if a quick little shout out. If you don't follow Dr. Sylvia's page, she has a lot of great tips for Yeah, I noticed that.
Great content.
A lot of great tips, a lot of great content for caregivers and families and anyone who is might be going into that, that might be going into that. Well, really, you know what? All of us are going into that realm of life.
Because we're all taking care of our parents,
right? Taking care of somebody.
Form or capacity, exactly.
Yeah, it might not be.
We have to check on them on a daily basis. I mean,
it might be a neighbor, it might be an uncle, it might be a church member.
And I really want us to expand our minds as to what a caregiver is. It's not just you in the house with somebody. If you're helping somebody manage their finances, if you're helping them with transportation, all of the things that puts you in the caregiver category. And a lot of people in our age group are considered sandwiched in between taking care of their kids and their parents. Mm-hmm. So it's like the sandwich caregiver, sandwich generation.
Yeah.
Hey, Hi, Nia. She says, be more intentional about my social life. Read one book a month. Didn't I say I want to start back reading and start my journey of becoming a home? Okay. Hey, girl.
Do it. It will happen. Speak it to fruition. And we want to hear about your journey.
It's a buyer's market right now.
Putting the comments in.
Dr. Courtney, you didn't have your moment. You are a caregiver. Period.
Yeah, after you explained it like that, I'm definitely sandwiched. And it's really hard being out of state from my parents, but I have to, like Nia said, be intentional with checking in more often with them, and being able to assist virtually if I have to take care of business for them and things of that nature. But I am making it required for me to set aside time to go home more often, not just for social events or things that's going on, but just to go home to be with my parents. So yeah, I'm starting to incorporate that because this is where we are now,
And I'm so glad the world has gotten smaller, so it's a lot easier for us to manage things, not being at home. But one thing one of my former patients told me, they're like, hey, if you're ever like living out of state from your parents and you're worried about what's going on with them, ask them about the price of a fruit or something they really love. Like, boy, that price of banana sure has gone up. And if they're like not aware of it, then, there might be something going on. Either mentally or financially. Like, it was a very sad situation she walked into. And that just stuck with me. Like, just ask them something they should know some idea about, something that's changed in the world.
The price of
eggs, whatever. But something that they would key in on, Anyway.
I didn't know eggs was that high until everybody started talking about it. I didn't really understand what people were talking about. What'd you say, Dr. Courtney?
You're on mute, Dr. Courtney, if you're talking to us. You still are.
And Leah is going to go back to this point about eggs because she said it with such passion.
Because everybody started talking about eggs all of a sudden. I kept seeing all these memes, and we don't eat a lot of eggs at home, so that's why I was like, what is it? What are y'all talking about? And then I looked up the price, and I was like, eggs is $7.
Really?
$8 in some places.
Girl, yes.
Oh no.
Google a 12-count carton of a large, just regular egg. Yes.
I was mad at paying $4.
A clip on Twitter where the man was like in the hood slinging eggs.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I started
seeing like all this week.
Yeah, I was seeing all the memes of the, the bagging up the eggs, like and putting them on the scale and stuff. And I was like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, I had no clue. Last time I bought eggs was Thanksgiving when I made mac and cheese. But I put eggs in my mac and cheese. So
I thought she was about to say something else.
Yeah, me too. I was like, you okay?
With who?
I caught that.
Mac and cheese sound like your man.
Yeah, you were like, when I made my man mac and cheese.
I don't discuss my personal
Just replay it. Replay it later, and you'll hear it.
I'm gonna edit it out. I'm gonna edit it out.
Oh my goodness.
No, you're not. Nia said, they're talking about eggs. I'm mad at the chicken.
That's true.
Chicken, I saw a meme today. The chicken had a Louis Vuitton purse.
Man, inflation ain't no.
So
but
I
felt like
inflation.
Eggs and sugar and butter. I thought they were supposed to be subsidized.
I heard it too.
I know we weren't crazy. Sylvia said
when I made my man
mac and cheese.
I made mac and cheese.
We're gonna go back and listen to it together, and you'll hear.
I made anyway. Whatever.
So, how were your holidays, ladies?
I mean, it was great. It was relaxing. I will say I made it intentional to get some rest because you all know Q4 for my job, I was wearing many hats. So I made sure to really not do anything. It was a very quiet holiday, but it was just what I needed, what I wanted. And I remember I stayed in the bed all day Christmas Day and the day after. And then, opened up gifts, family time. And then I was like, Netflix all day. Goodbye. Whatever. Oh, The Best Man Holiday was out for Christmas holiday.
No,
so
not The Best Man Holiday.
Not The Best Man Holiday. The Best Man Final Chapter was on over the holidays. And I played it on, I must have watched it Christmas Day. And it was so good. I laughed. I cried. That I played all 8 episodes. I think it was 8 again. And I wound up, it was on repeat like 3 times. It was great.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't watched it again, but can we really talk about this Best Man Holiday before we move?
The Best Man Final Chapter.
Episode and a half was really slow and kind of.
No. The first 2 episodes could have been a movie by itself. Every episode was like a mini movie.
You're the second person to say that.
I'm in good company.
But I think that it was like, they had to go back. They had to go back and start from the last part and kind of take us into the current day.
I felt no slowness. It was great.
Courtney, and then tell me the point of that shaman man. Like, why did he get all that screen time? He never came back.
Never to hear from him again.
Yes. I said, he must have got another job.
My theory.
I can relate to that. That's kind of life. Like I'll have this like intense moment with somebody, and then they'll be gone.
So yes, Leah, that was your life. You were near alone. Okay,
so you think of it that way, and you understand.
But this is make believe. They did not have to give him all that screen time.
It was spot on. It was spot on.
About it.
That was unintentional.
These folks be in your life for a good 3 weeks.
Well written.
Wait, y'all are both talking at the same time. Courtney's having a conversation with who done it. What did you say?
I mean, I'll wait till y'all are ready to seriously.
I want to hear what you had to say, but you said a lot and I didn't hear it.
My theory is not about the shaman man, but what they talked about individually, because this is when Nia Long's character, Jordan, had to say this is, she needs to take time for herself. She started crying, she let go, and all you saw those episodes building that she didn't do it until long, however the time frame, however long.
Spoiler alert, by the way, y'all. My bad.
Okay, look, if you haven't seen it by now, shame on you. Okay.
Hey, Dr. Jared.
It's my special. Hey, Dr. Jared. Founders Day coming up. We got to get together on Friday. Yes. Okay. We'll talk about that too. But Saturday. Oh, geez. What was I talking about? So the other character, Murch's wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Regina Hall
character. She had her epiphany of the plants and why she wanted to do all the research on her dissertation, whatever she was writing, right? Mm-hmm. So all of those clips, it actually brought out what their psyche,
so we needed him.
So we needed about the shaman. So get over that.
We needed
him. Well written.
That could have been in between one commercial break. That whole shaman, Jordan realizing that she needs to take a break.
Every time we talk about movies, we don't have you in the conversation. Me and Leah, you don't know no quote. You don't know nothing. No.
I don't know nothing.
No.
I have an opinion. Nothing. But after the first episode and a half, it started moving. Terrence Howard was hilarious.
He was that's my boy.
Yes. And my favorite line, then we can move on, was, so excuse me if I disrespectfully disagree. I was like, that is so funny.
And my part after that was when Terrence Howard said, "Keep my wife's name."
That was hilarious. I love how they integrated that. Yeah.
Oh my
but
God.
Did y'all get nervous when he had the medical issue? Because I was like,
I said, don't kill nobody else.
I said this gonna be another big whole Sex in the City big moment.
I was mad at
they're gonna kill him off like they killed Big off on the first episode.
I know what you're talking about. I didn't get scared. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
I was just trying to make sure because I ain't have enough tears for that.
You know, went off to Africa with the baby, and it was too much for me. No. I think that could have been
again. I think it explored real life. Like people are going through situations where families are being split, and it's like
put your microphone down. It's making background noise. I'm gonna have to edit out later.
Okay.
And she told you.
Nicely.
I'm started holding the mic because
we see.
Because y'all.
What happened? What's wrong? Why you so emotional?
Because it's like ASMR in the background, and who's gonna have to fix it? That's why you on mute.
You're gonna fix it. Okay, but yeah, I thought it was great. Any other comments before we go on?
No. Let's move on.
Okay, what was your holiday like, Dr. Leah?
It was just as Dr. Courtney said, it was quiet. You know, I always host Christmas. We talked about Thanksgiving. We did Christmas at my house. Very quiet. Food was great. New Year Eve, I did get out. I went to a friend's house, which I normally stay at home. I never really go out. But I had fun. We had a nice little adult game night. So that was cool. But besides that, yeah, everything was quiet. You know, spent a lot of time with Jalen. We did the whole tree decorating thing like we used to do back in the day. Like, you know, I had to put the tree together. Like, I think we did it Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve's Eve. Anyway, we did it together. And we hadn't done that in a while. Like normally I just put up my little Charlie Brown tree. I'll be like, bah humbug, I don't feel like putting no tree up. And then I was like, no, this year we're gonna put up a nice 9-foot tree. We're gonna decorate it together, and we're gonna talk, and we're gonna watch a Christmas movie, which he lasted maybe 30 minutes, and then he went upstairs and left me.
It was like, I'm done with this, Mom.
To holler out what's going on in the movie. Jalen, you missing the part where he's like,
you're
okay,
talking to yourself.
Yeah. So yes, I hollered out the whole movie as it was going on. But anyway, we had fun doing that. I told him, I was like, we need to bake cookies. And it was one other thing I wanted to do, and he kind of just rolled his eyes and went upstairs. But
I'm glad he put the tree up.
I enjoyed the time decorating and trimming the tree.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Else? Did all the lights work?
It was a new tree. Yeah, I bought a new tree. So
okay.
Yes, bought it from Target. It was on sale. It's beautiful. All the lights worked.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's about it. What about you?
Well, I had a non-traditional holiday. I actually traveled to visit my day one in Baltimore. So she bought a home up there, and I hadn't been able to see it. So I got to hang out with her, and I stayed in a hotel, and it was a really nice hotel. Shout out to the Pendry in Baltimore, if you're ever up there.
Pendry?
The Pendry. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Spend some time there. I got to hang out with some other friends. NaQuinn is all about the holidays. So when she lived here in Dallas, she would have a cookie exchange, and everybody had to bring cookies. And one time, it's not my story to tell, but I'm gonna tell anyway. Somebody brought vegan chocolate covered like cookies, but they were Ritz crackers covered with chocolate. It didn't go well. Anyway, that's how
I think I've seen that recipe before, or somebody's. Yeah,
That's a vegan cookie.
Christmas Christmas is not the time to experiment and try all these new. I need traditional Chex Mix with the white chocolate and what?
That's not a cookie. It was a cookie.
No, I'm talking about treats. We don't experiment with treats during the holidays. We need real.
Do y'all make fudge? Do y'all do that?
I don't, but I accept it.
I one day want to be that person, but I'm not.
Whoever's making it, just bring it. Mm-hmm.
And so after that, I went up to New York. I rode the bus to New York because all the trains were booked up because of the Southwest fiasco.
You mad?
Well, that's just not how I envisioned my life that day. But it was fun.
Well, how was your bus ride?
So dramatic. I didn't envision my life.
Somebody sat in my seat, and then this sister was like, just sit down. So I had to sit down just by her. And
she got bullied on the bus.
I thought I was gonna be able to pull out my computer, but I had to work on my phone because it was so tight. But I mean, hey, it got the job done. And then I stayed in the financial district. I never stayed in that area of New York. So it was a nice change of scenery. And honey, I was on that subway like a New Yorker, honey. Okay. I was in and out, in, out. And
did you get lost?
Sound like a whole nother story.
Right.
I didn't know the train stopped running at a certain time. So I kept on trying to go to the place and it kept like telling me 10 minutes. And I was like, what's going on? So anyway, I called an Uber and it was fine. But I got to see 2 shows. I saw Strange Loop and I also saw The Piano Lesson with Samuel L. Jackson, Isaiah Washington.
Were they monologues?
Wait, what's Denzel's son's name?
David,
there you go. David Washington.
Was it singing and dancing or just dialogue?
So A Strange Loop is a musical. So that's a very unique show. I don't like to read
singing and dancing.
I don't like to read up on my shows too much before I see them. So it was quite a journey and really kind of opened my mind. I'll say that.
Okay.
Go see it if you haven't. I think they're both closing in January.
Fun.
One of them's closing on the 15th. And then the August Wilson, The Piano Lesson was really good as well. Danielle.
You saw, okay.
Brooks,
you said so.
And then my Sarah was the director, Latanya Richardson. So it was awesome. It was really good. And then I came home.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Different. Yes, I would love to travel during the holidays.
Oh, and then Quinn and I, we went to eat Chinese food for Christmas. So that was different. And it was good. They had like Asian catfish, not like from China, but they fried it. Anyway, it was good. We were like, what fish is this? We like it. And they said catfish. I said, oh, you know how to please. You know how to please us.
That was sway. That was that sway.
Not sway.
That was sway.
Mm-hmm. No, it was catfish prices. So it was catfish. Anyway.
Hey, Shanice.
I had a fun
One of my super friends. Yes, Founders Day coming up Friday.
Okay, we're transitioning.
Well, all adults are checking in.
I'm about to say, can we get some AKAs and Zeta's on? She want to keep on about Founders Day.
So in January, the D9, a lot of the D9 organizations were founded in January and coming up back to back to back. So the Sigmas, what was it? January Monday. What, Sylvia?
9.
Monday to 9.
And then the Kappas were the 5th. Wait, the Kappas were January the 5th. Then the Sigmas. And then it'll be the Deltas on the 13th. Hey, ooh, get my ring out the way.
Happy Founders, early Founders Day.
And then it will be.
Is your eye supposed to are you supposed to cover one of your eyes and then
no, Sylvia. I did that because my screen is small. Jeez. Leah is on the 15th.
And what about them elbows? They gotta be straight. And then
Sylvia. Okay. Have you had a few tonight? I mean, I need to know what is happening. Sylvia's on vacation, y'all. She is tuning in from an undisclosed location. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then Sylvia, you coming up on the 16th, right?
Monday.
So, yes. Happy Founders Day to all of the organizations.
Doing it. We're going to do the big shout out for everybody. The one church announcement.
To everybody. Yeah. Happy Founders Day, everybody.
Yeah, somebody sent me
I think this weekend is about to be lit because, we're on Friday, the AKA is on Saturday. So there are a lot of events going on this weekend in particular. So
somebody sent me the meme of here come them January Founders Day. I was like, why y'all ain't
the timelines? And y'all know every year after. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll go. So we talked about the holidays. So now that we're into January, not only do we have our Founders Days coming up, but on January 6th, it's considered the 12th night on the Epiphany calendar, and that's when the three kings actually were said to have visited baby Jesus in Bethlehem, and that symbolizes the beginning of the carnival season. So now we're into Mardi Gras. And so this is now my time. That I would say, people love Christmas, but Mardi Gras is my favorite holiday. And it is going to be a great year. 2023, Mardi Gras pretty much is a lifestyle for some people. So I'll be sharing more details with you all later. But this Mardi Gras season will actually be a little interrupted because the last weekend of Mardi Gras, which is February 18th, that Saturday, I won't be able to participate in all the festivities because we actually have a very important event that we have to be in Atlanta for. So the ladies are actually coming here to Atlanta with me. And we have been awarded the Collaborative Award from the National Women's Empowerment Ministry, a national award. And we couldn't be more honored, humbled, thankful, all of the above. And so this is such an honor that we wanted to share it with you guys. It's open for you guys to participate. So I will actually stop there. I wanted to kind of segue into that since we're talking about all things January. Dr. Leah, can you share with our listeners about what the organization is about?
Well, sure. So as Dr. Courtney said, we are receiving this award, and the award ceremony is in the middle of an actual conference. So we will be there that weekend at the awards banquet, which will be during a brunch on Saturday. But they are National Empowerment. National Women's Empowerment Ministry. Mm-hmm. And they are all about advancing leadership, intelligence for women of color. So, of course, we fit in that category. And, they show you how to rise above the myths of stereotypes of gender, race, ethnicity, nationality, helping people advance, prepare, empower them for executive leadership positions, roles and levels for women who have their own businesses. So we feel very honored to be selected and to be within that category. And there are several women that are being awarded on that date as well.
Judges,
doctors,
politicians,
lawmakers, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great experience. If you're in the Atlanta area, we would love to see you there. You can buy tickets. I think there's actually you can go to the link on our website. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can buy tickets on there, and of course you'll see us, and maybe we can get some pics together and celebrate.
And Dr. Courtney has not approved our dresses, y'all. We have to wear red. And
let me tell y'all, whenever we have to get together, it's so stressful.
My dress was approved.
It's so stressful, y'all.
My dress was approved. The dress that I had, she asked me to take the feathers off of it. And so I just said that.
No. Start from the beginning. There was a select material that someone asked us to.
I don't want to give it all away.
Right, but there was a select material that someone wanted for our attire, and I said,
we thought it was a joke.
We said we finna be in there looking like dream girls, but yeah.
And she said it was.
So when you are the guest of honor, you need to stand out from the rest. And so in order to do that, you need to be seen a mile away. I think there needs to be a little bit of sparkle. Yes, it is a brunch, but there needs to be a little bit of sparkle to it. But these ladies have put a lot of pressure on me because they always like, Courtney, what should we wear? I mean,
she's the creative director.
What? That's who I am.
Yes. Oh,
so we have to coordinate the color. There's so many variations of the color of red that we need to, either we're going to be in bright red, tomato red, that we're going to be in a wine color.
That the beauty of Three Friends Talk is that we celebrate our individuality.
Oh, okay. I would like to approve these outfits. Thank you.
Just look for We're Your Dream Girls, boys will make you happy.
We'll be on stage.
Yeah.
We're Your Dream Girls, boys. We're always there. We're Your Dream Girls. Dream Girls will never leave you. Curtis was supposed to love me.
We'll be there.
I think we need a guest tonight. This is what happens when it's just the three of us.
Curtis was supposed to love me.
Sylvia left.
I know that line. Okay.
That's my favorite line of the movie.
The one line. Oh, you got that one.
That's my favorite line.
What she say? Neffy, I didn't know he did all that to you. Something like that.
So
when I found out what he was doing to you, you know, there's not only 3 dreams, there's 4.
Okay, so you know this movie. No.
And then when they cut to her daughter, she's crying, and then he looks.
He ran down in his stool. What was her name? Miracle? Dream.
I think it was Blessing. I don't know. I really don't know.
Precious.
Oh.
I'm not entertained, Mr. Case.
When Sharon Leal came out on stage. Girl, that movie was so many gags in it. There's so many gags in it. I can't remember her character's name. Anyway, sorry, Dr. Courtney.
Have it. Yes. Have it.
Just take the money and run.
So we hope to see you on February the 18th, because then shortly after we'll be going to New Orleans to finish our Mardi Gras festivities. So back and forth. It'll be a very, very busy time for us, but please, you see we have a good time. Just wait till you see us in person. Yes. We're gonna put together a few TikToks because I know you.
That's what I wanted to say. So we're gonna take you behind the scenes. So make sure you're following our YouTube page, because we're not just gonna post the live shows. We have some special videos and content that will be coming up. So make sure you subscribe to Three Friends Talk on YouTube, because we'll take you behind the scenes. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, that's where it's really a lot of fun. You never know what last time behind the scenes, we was in the middle of a shootout. It was Leah.
We still don't know what happened.
It was not, I'm about to say it was not a shootout.
Close enough.
Guns were drawn.
Close enough.
Police guns were drawn. We were safe.
Close enough.
Safe.
Leah serenaded us. It was wonderful. That's some more behind the
scenes. Leah serenaded us, or she cussed us out?
Yeah, because we tried to sing, but
it's two different. It's two different. It's two different events. That's two different events.
I'm saying together. You never know what you'll see behind the scenes with us.
It was maybe the same weekend.
Leah serenading us, maybe in a shootout. You never know.
I was Neffy. I had quit the group,
and somehow we're back to Dream Girls.
Okay, this is done. Please.
Okay, look, all seriousness, yes. So beginning of the year, we're talking about it. I actually wanted to mention to everyone, let's reel it into pharmacy, right? I I don't want you guys to have any surprises when you go to the pharmacy counter. At the start of every year with your insurance plans, you may have your deductibles that start over. So I really want you all to make sure you're looking at your plans, what you signed up for, so that you can understand it. And if you don't understand it, Dr. Sylvia, she's going to, I know, mention like what are some things you can do. But you need to be knowledgeable of what your plan is about, because that copay or that the free medicine you were getting, you might have a different price at the beginning of the year. So,
so the top of the year is a common time for your plans to change or change something. Maybe you signed up for the same plan, or maybe you didn't have to do anything, but something may have changed without you noticing or knowing. So your copays may have changed. You may have a deductible, so you have to pay X amount of dollars before you'll get to pay your copay amount, and et cetera, et cetera. So don't send Pookie and them to the pharmacy counter with your card. I suggest you go
till you see,
or check the prices on the app before you go to make sure they make sense or what you are expecting. If not, call your insurance. Or you can ask the pharmacy. Sometimes we get that information, the pharmacist or pharmacy staff. Sometimes we have that information at our fingertips, but the beginning of the year is just hectic. So whatever you can do proactively, call your insurance and say, hey, my such and such went from $2 to $10. What's going on? So that's very important. And guess what? You can ask questions at the counter. And, we want you to stay on your medicines as prescribed, but maybe you can get a 3-day loaner supply if you can't afford it at that moment, or maybe your doctor has samples if you can't afford it. Communication is the key. So reach out to your healthcare team and say, hey, look, this jumped from this to this. Do you have any other options for me? Or say, hey, I need you to reach out to my doctor and try to find me something cheaper. Those are
and remember to be kind to the pharmacy staff. It's not their fault, y'all. Right. It's really not.
And we don't or they don't have your new card. We don't have that information. And a lot of things have of course, it's modern times. It's digital now. Like I don't even get a paper card anymore.
It's on my app, like on my plans app.
Go into my app and see it. So, and then of course, help your older relatives and friends. If they don't know how to obtain that information.
Hashtag caregiver.
But then again, don't get mad at the pharmacy staff. Yeah. Don't do that to the
people. No, and we understand it can be frustrating, but these are your options. Reach out to your insurance, reach out to your HR, because sometimes they have to do something. And we're not suggesting that you go without your medication. Just communicate. Right. Hey, I'm out. Can I get a loaner? Or reach out to my options. Have some samples. What should I do? Things like that. And so communicate.
And go ahead.
A lot of people get discouraged by prices of medications, and they'll say, oh, y'all can have that. Y'all can keep that. I don't want it, sir. I want you to be on what you're supposed to be on.
And don't take it and think we're going to be able to bring it back and get
Yeah, we're not taking it back.
We can't take your medicine back.
We're not taking it back.
So yeah.
And
let's just talk through it.
Knowing your numbers, like you said, know what your new deductible might be. Know what you're contributing to your flexible spending account, or if you have a health savings account, how much rolls over to the next year. Like I have a health savings account, and I always have money that usually have a nice amount of money that rolls over. Know the items that you qualify to purchase or be reimbursed for flexible spending and health savings accounts. For women, feminine care products, your pads and tampons and everything, all that stuff is like
diapers.
Yeah, reimbursable diapers, adult diapers. What else? A lot of hygiene, care products.
First aid stuff.
First aid and most of your over-the-counter products. All of that. So
Tylenol.
A lot of times people are trying to burn down the money at the end of the year. So just know the products that are eligible for that. So
and how to get them. Sometimes, just how to get them. So that's a question for your
and even some weight loss programs and therapy, going to your chiropractor, going to a massage therapist, if it qualifies, can be paid through your FSA or your HSA. So also inquire about that. Everybody's starting a health kick for the new year. We're trying to feel good, be good, have great bodies, mentally, physically, everything. So when I say bodies, I mean just your well-being. So
yeah, wait for the next show to talk about your body. We're gonna wait on it. Everybody has to come back for the next show.
Well, y'all heard it here.
Tip.
So we're gonna wrap this up, y'all. If you didn't catch the beginning of the show, we debuted a new intro. We love your feedback. So run it back and leave us a comment and let us know what you think. We like it. We're going to tweak it a little bit more, but we wanted to debut it today for the new year, our first show of 23. And if you're not following our YouTube, go ahead and do that.
Hey, y'all, are we selling shirts, aren't we?
Yeah, I like that shirt, Dr. Leah.
Don't we sell shirts?
About it. Let me see it.
I like that shirt.
This black girl prioritizes.
Really?
This black girl prioritizes self-care. I love it. And that's all. Yeah. If you go to our social media, you can see the link for that as well. So Dr. Courtney, please close out the show.
That's a wrap. Okay, until next time, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We'll have a wonderful super friend that's going to join us for our next show. So until then, bye, friends.
Bye, friends.